Manas, how are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm also fine. Thank you for asking. So, Manas, introduce yourself.
So, ma'am, I am Manas Kumar. I am from Devghar, Jharkhand, and I had completed my BTech in civil engineering from IIT West Bengal. And right now, I am preparing for UPSC. And right now, I'm preparing. Sorry, ma'am. Um, so right now, I'm preparing for UPSC. And some of my interest or the thing I love to do in free time is I love to read novels or I love to play chess as well, and I do meditation as well. In fact, I had gone to a special meditation camp as well because I love that piece. And that's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Manas, as you mentioned that you are preparing for UPSC, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
does that mean that you are joining byju just for time being, just to have, some money in your pocket and just to engage yourself for some time? And then after, once you clear the UPSC exam, any civil service exam, then you will leave the byju's?
Ma'am,
Are you joining for the short term?
there is always, ma'am. If I will speak honestly, there is always two scenario. First is like, ma'am, and there is thing that I love kid. Like when there was then I was being conducted in a telephonic interview that I told that I love kids, and in this platform I will be in touch with different types of different kids, and I will be helping them uh, to choose their or to fix their or to make their career in a good way. And if I will become a civil servant in future, if that is a big if, so if I will become a civil servant in future, so that will be a good thing for me and for country that I started doing this work of social helping from even before I started join the job. And yes, ma'am, that's it, ma'am.
Okay.
And one more thing, ma'am, it's also uh, like, ma'am, if Byju's will, if if obviously, ma'am, if I will get a better opportunity, then it will not be a deal breaker for even you or to go and serve there. And if Byju's will get a good candidate better than me, then they will obviously choose me. So, ma'am, it will be like give and take relationship.
Okay. Fine. Okay, Manas, what do you know about byju's?
So, ma'am, as far as I do know about Byju's that Byju's was started in 2011, and it was started by Ravindran sir, and it is right now it is like I can say that Earth most valuable edtech startup, and it started even buying different type of like it bought Whitehead Junior and Akash as well, and so I can say that it is the largest edtech education in the or education institution in India. And first thing is that. Second thing is that Byju's is providing or Byju's is filling the gap that the India is lacking that education quality gap. So Byju's is filling that sector. So because of Byju's, many kids will get a better study. So they will be able to learn a thing in a better way, and that will help them. And third thing is that, ma'am, that Byju's is like starting to invest or starting to get into other countries as well. Okay, just like I didn't remember the name, but few days ago or few weeks ago, Byju's bought a American startup as well. So that means that Byju's will soon enter in the US as well. So that means
Okay.
if I will get a chance to work with a company or a firm which will be multinational, so that will be a huge opportunity for me.
What do you know about the unique features of byju's? Do you know any unique features of byju's which is not present in other edtech companies?
Ma'am, first of all, there are many unique things about Byju's. First is that Byju's teach the kids with the help of animation, and while they teach, because it teach the kids with animation, so kids love. Everyone know that kids love cartoons, so it's very engaging. And in the background, they track not I will not say track. They just keep the record if the how the child is doing, how the child is preparing in the test, and like they because it's everything is online, so Byju's knows like what is the strong point of a student and what is the weak point of the student. And after that, Byju's when the mentor, like if I will talk to the guardian, I will suggest them for that this is the weak point of the student and this is the strong point of the student, and we will start recommending the kid as well to see those type of video more, like to more focus, give more focus on those subjects, on those topics.
Okay, fine. So, Manas, if I give you an option where you can go ahead and make three changes in the field of education,
Yes,
then
ma'am.
what will you do?
Ma'am, first of all, ma'am, I will prefer that I will try to improve the educational quality. So this is the basic thing of the education system. They are like the education system start from here only. So I will try to improve the educational quality. Like if a private institution like Byju's can have that much good quality of teachers, then why cannot the Indian government or a government can have that amount of that type of teacher? So I will try to improve the quality of teacher so that the kids make get a better result or get a better understanding.
Okay, fine. Okay, have you trained any student before?
Ma'am, train as in ma'am, mentoring or like
Anything, mentoring, or you have prepared any student for something where he has, achieved something after your training. So, in that way, you have guided someone or you have mentored some student,
ma'am
or
actually
it's not necessary that it has to be any student. It could be anyone from your family, from your relatives, whom you have helped in guiding and mentoring, and you have helped that person to improve in some or the other aspect.
so ma'am as I used to, or I as I teach small kids right now, and I used to do that earlier as well. So what I noticed, like there are different kids like who are good in mathematics and not good in English, or they some are good in literature and some are not good in mathematics or science. So what I tried to do there, like I if I was if as I was their teacher, so I was a mentor as well, because in our locality there are mentor and teacher both the same. So I tried to tell them that literature has also a very good scope in the future. So I started making them good, or started telling them to focus more on that. And because of that, few of my students are doing very good in that sense. They are average in this only, but yes, they are doing excellent work because of that. Because not everyone can be good in everything, and that is a
Okay,
fact, man.
okay, fine. How do you take criticism?
Ma'am, criticism is not a good. Sorry, ma'am. Criticism is not a bad thing at all, because um, criticism make us relook ourselves, like what are the things that we are doing bad and what are the things that we are doing good and where we need to improve. So I don't think that if someone is criticizing me and then he or she is his intention is to harm me. If they or she is genuinely concerned about me or someone else, then that is why they are spending some or their valuable time on us. Yes, ma'am. So
Okay,
that's why I take it in a positive way only.
okay. What is the difference between a teacher and a mentor?
So, ma'am, basically, if I can say the teacher and mentor, there is a basic difference. The teacher is one who teaches the thing, like a textual thing, like what is present in our text, what is present in our course. Okay, and where is a mentor is one who guide us in the like in the life, like what you want to become. So, if I want to become an engineer, so I will guide him, a student, like him or her, like to okay. So, if you want to become an engineer, you will need to study English, mathematics and science. So that will be the your more focus area. If someone become to art, become an archaeologist, then I will say him or her that okay, focus on history more. So this is the thing. So this is the difference between mentor and teacher.
Okay, Manas, now I will be asking you scenario based question. I will be
Yes,
giving
ma'am.
you scenarios and I will ask you how will you deal with those scenarios, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Consider
Yes.
yourself as a student success specialist at Byju's, and I am putting scenarios in front of you and you just have to tell me how will you deal with them. Fine.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How will you handle rude customers?
Ma'am, how will I handle
Rude customer, rude.
rude
Suppose you
customer?
are a mentor at Byju's and
Yes,
one
ma'am.
fine day you are calling a customer, the lead which will be provided to you by the company, you're calling the lead and the lead is very angry on you, okay? And you
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
know
Yes,
the
ma'am.
reason. So
Yes,
how will
ma'am.
you deal with that customer?
So, ma'am, first of all, I will try my best to calm him or her. Okay, and I will try to ask, like, I will apologize on the in behalf of all the company, and I will ask, like, what are the basic reason that why are you angry, and if he or she provide me the reason, then I will try to solve the query that he is having, or the issue he is having, and I will try to solve that. And
How will you
if
solve?
in
How will you solve?
ma'am, like, if someone, like, suppose there is a scenario when I can say that there is a customer who just bought a package, and he found out that the tablet he we gave him is like defective, and it is not working. So obviously he will become angry, and he started like calling that, okay, so I will not continue the package, just cancel it, refund my money. So I will try to say that, sir, because just because the tablet is defective and it is a quite a human error, so because of that, don't let this thing to, what can I say, that play with your child career. Okay, so what we can do, ma'am, sir, we can replace the tablet as soon as possible, and we want sorry, and we will personally check that before sending the tablet, that if it is in working condition or not, and if we will never and we will try not to let it happen once any time again.
Okay, that's all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how will you handle difference in opinion between you and your manager?
So, ma'am, if I am having, if there is a scenario where I am thinking different thing and my manager is thinking different thing, so what will I do? I will first go to my manager, and I will try to convince him or her with giving the argument from my side, like, okay, why I think that this is right or wrong. Okay, so, and if after, even after listening the my argument, if he or she think, okay, this is a good, so he can continue with it, or if he think still he thinks that this that he is right and I am wrong, that means that I am actually wrong, because he has more experience than me. So I will learn from him or her, and I will do as he instruct me.
But suppose whatever instruction he is giving you and whatever thing he is asking you to follow will lead the company in loss or will lead you in trouble, then
Ma'am, if this scenario is that much worse, then I will try to contact the upper, like, whoever in the upper position, and I will try to contact him or her, and try to introduce into the scenario that I am facing this scenario, and this will may become the consequence if I will listen to him or her. So what will be their opinion, and after listening to their opinion, I will follow their instruction.
okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose Manas, there is a lead, there's a student. He is
Yes, ma'am.
using the Byju's subscription since past 3 4 months. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
but yet there has been no improvement in child's performance, and the parent
Yes,
is very much disappointed, you can say, and the parent is angry as well on Byju's that you people gave so much of hope to us while joining, and now it's been 3 to 4 months. My child has not improved a bit, so I don't want to continue with Byju's. I want to terminate here. So, what will be your step in order to retain that customer at Byju's?
so, ma'am, first of all, as he or she is studying from Byju's for last 3 to 4 months, so I think that we must have some data, like what is his or her weak point, and what is his or her strong point. So first of all, I will try to say to the parent that, okay, see, this is the his or her strong point, and this is his weak point, and we need to work on that. And because, and 3 or 4 months is not enough time to judge a student pace, like if he doing good or not. You need to give him time, because we cannot judge anyone on the in this small time, because 3 or 4 months is not a big time or not a long time. So if you have invested in us, so just have patience in us for a year, and even if after that time you will feel like, okay, so we are not doing good, then obviously you can withdraw. But right now I will suggest that just let us do our work. I will let us teach him or her in, and try to and we will try to improve their weaker section, and you will definitely see the improvement after some time. That will be my
Okay,
response, ma'am.
okay, fine. That's all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. My next scenario to you is, suppose there's a customer at byju's. He has paid few of the installment, okay,
Yes,
and now
yes,
he is
ma'am.
facing some financial crisis, so he's not able to pay the installment anymore. And now
Yes,
he is
ma'am.
calling you and telling you that I want to terminate my subscription since I don't have money right now. I'm facing a financial crisis right now.
Yes, ma'am.
So what will you do in order to keep that customer intact at byju's?
Ma'am, I will say him or her that okay. So yes, I can understand that you are going through a financial crisis, but don't let this hamper your child future. First thing. Second thing, that as we all know that Byju's provide like no interest EMI. So please try to adjust that money in small amounts and try to like continue this. Okay, and so that you too don't have to bear that much of financial crisis, and the child as well get the enough education, and after getting the education he or she will become a successful
But they
person.
don't have money right now. How they will proceed? They
Like
cannot
if
pay
they,
installment 2000 per month. They cannot pay 2000 per month. So,
if they even didn't have any type of any financial support at that time, then uh, I have to talk to, then I will talk to my manager and I will ask like, okay, so sir, this is the scenario and they are trying to revoke their subscription. So what I need to do?
okay, fine. Now, Manas, I'm going to ask you few general questions. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
ready for that?
Yes, ma'am. I am.
Yeah. So, why should we hire you?
So, ma'am, I am quite confident about myself. Like if I will join the company, I will give my 100%, and the company will get benefited because of this. And that is the ma'am
Or
key reason I think that company should hire me.
do you think so? Only this reason is necessary to hire you for us. Only
Because
this
ma'am,
much is
for
required.
a firm, ma'am, for a firm, the main goal is to first the to satisfy the consumer. The second is to improve the company, and to have the company's growth. Uh, and I am quite confident that I am able to do both, because as I will be a mentor, so I will be able to I will be in contact with the guardian and the student regularly. So I will be doing that work, and because of that, the company will get benefited. And because I will try my best so that the student will resume their subscription even after a year or two. That is the main reason, ma'am.
Okay, fine, fine. What if you're rejected today?
What if, ma'am,
What if you are rejected?
if I get rejected, ma'am, then I will try once again. Like I will try to uh, make my career make my career once again, and this will not be end obviously, because I am confident and I know I can do something, and I am and yes, ma'am, that is the thing.
Okay. Suppose Manas, we ask you to sign a bond for 5 years. So are you ready to sign a bond with us for 5 years?
Ma'am, to be honest, 5 year will be a quite long time, ma'am.
Okay. So how long, for how long you can bond a sign for us with us?
Ma'am, signing a bond for 1 or 2 year will be okay for me, ma'am.
Okay.
Because 5 year is a very long time, ma'am. That is why that will be a
Okay.
concern for me as well.
Okay. Fine. What are your short-term goal and long-term goal?
Ma'am, short term goal will be to get placed in a like reputed firm, and my long term goal will be to have a my long term goal will be have to become established in that firm and become get to the higher position.
Okay. Higher position in the same company.
Yes, ma'am, in the same company as well. Because if a company gave me the chance to begin my career, so if I will spend a long amount of time in that company, that will not be a bad deal for me.
But you are not ready to sign a bond with us for long period of time because you are having some other plan in your head. So
No,
that is not your long term goal.
that is not the scenario that I am having different plan in my head. But ma'am, the future is unpredictable. Okay, ma'am. So I have to count that as well because of some reason, some reason. Wait for sorry, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So,
Yeah.
ma'am, that is uh, because ma'am, future is unpredictable. So, ma'am, so committing for a longer period is a different thing, and thinking to commit is a different thing. So, ma'am, I am thinking to serve this company for a way longer period. But ma'am, actually committing will be a totally different scenario, ma'am.
Okay, fine. What are your salary expectation from us?
Because ma'am, as I am a fresher right now, as I am a beginner right now, so expecting a specific salary will be not a good thing or not be a fair from my side, ma'am. So right now, my only goal is to get a respectable salary and get a job in a reputed company.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Manas, currently Byju's is having, Byju's is hiring academic specialist for social science subject, right? Are you
Yes, ma'am.
aware of that?
Yes, ma'am. I am.
So, since you said that I love to teach student and you have a experience in teaching, home tutoring,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you are preparing for UPSC, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
you could have easily gone for academic specialist for social science, right? So
Yes,
why
ma'am.
not that? Why SSS only?
Because ma'am, first thing is like I do love to teach, but there is a domain as well because I love to teach only mathematics or physics and chemistry, and I don't have that much amount of knowledge in other subjects because I don't have that much command. And if I don't have that command in other subject, then it will be unfair to the children whom I will be teaching, and that is the main reason I opt
But
for
you
this.
said you are preparing for UPSC, right?
Ma'am, it is engineering service examination, ma'am. It is not
Oh,
civil service
no, not
examination.
that one. Okay, not
Yes,
that
ma'am.
one. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so you should mention that in the beginning, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am. I will do that, ma'am.
Yeah, because UPSC is generally civil service. We all know that. So
Yes, ma'am.
we
Okay,
expect
so
the
it was my
candidate.
mistake, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, if I give you three term career growth, work environment, and money, and to choose among the three term, you have to choose one term which you will put on the top priority list of yours.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
then following that, you have to keep the other two terms as well. So, what
Yes,
will
ma'am.
rank first in your priority list? Career growth, work environment, and money.
Ma'am, career growth, work environment, and money. So, ma'am, I will first choose career growth, and then I will. Uh, no, ma'am. I will choose first work environment, then I will choose career growth, then I will choose money. Because, ma'am, if I because I have a specific reason for that. Because if I will be working in a specific firm, and if the work culture is not good, then I will not be happy, and I will not be able to give my 100%, or I will not be able to do the
But
job.
Manas, have you heard that the work environment at Byju's is very bad? People say that there's a rumor all over in YouTube, in internet, wherever you will go, and you will see that people have been saying this that the work environment is very bad at Byju's. So if work
So,
environment ranks first for you, so how will you survive in our company?
So, ma'am, I have a perfect example for this. Like, I am using a Samsung phone right now, and most of my friends don't prefer Samsung because they say Samsung lags a lot. But instead, I prefer Samsung because I like the Samsung. I know that Samsung is durable. So that means, ma'am, what I want to see is what I will see. So as I am seeing the positive thing of Samsung, so I am preferring it. As other are seeing the negative aspect of Samsung, so they are avoiding it. So that is the same reason goes with any firm. Like there are few people who are seeing positive aspect, so they are trying to join it, or they are trying to connect it in any way, like as a parent, or like as a student, or like as a job seeker as well. On the other hand, there are few people as well who are not able to survive there, because not every job is not made for everyone. Okay, ma'am. So if like, and there are many people who who go to a who join a job and that job is not meant for them, and they are not able to perform that well, and they started like spreading rumors. And it is our it will be our task, like what we try to listen, we have to filter, because internet, they provide a lot of things, so we will have to work ourselves, and we will have to become our
No,
filter.
suppose
Yes, ma'am.
that yes, the thing is, the fact is correct that the work environment is not good at YG. Then you
Yes,
will
ma'am.
leave our company.
That will be a hard question, ma'am. If the work environment will not be that good, um, I need to think a lot, ma'am, for that, ma'am. Because on the first hand, I wanted to join a edtech company, and after joining the company, on the second hand, I came to know that the work environment is not good. So that will be like a conflict in my interest. So after that, I need to think a lot, like what will be a good decision for me, because on one hand I have my dreams, and on the second hand I have my colleagues. So that will be a tough decision for me.
Okay. That means if the work environment is not good, you will not be able to survive, right?
Ma'am, it is not like that I will not able to survive, ma'am. I will try my best to cope up, and obviously, ma'am, there will be a limit of everything. Like if there will be limit of like if there will be a limit that I will not be able to work there, then I will be wasting the money or wasting the time of company as well as of myself as well. But I will try my 100%, or I will say that I will try my 200% to like work there, to try to um, like my like help my colleague to think in a better way. And as I told ma'am that I do meditation as well. So there is I become calm as well in the negative surrounding as well. So that will not affect me, I think so. But yes, there
But
will
you know,
be a
Manas,
chance.
you are saying dual things all the time. At one go, you are saying something else. At the other go, you are saying something else. Your answer seems to be very diplomatic, actually. I think you are
Ma'am,
not
actually,
focused
I
about.
am trying to be realistic, ma'am, because uh, a person cannot survive in a toxic place. This is the real fact,
No,
ma'am.
you are saying that I cannot survive. Work environment is more important for me. And then on the other hand, you are saying that no, I will try to survive. So
Ma'am,
these both things are contradictory, right?
ma'am, yes, it may sound contradictory, but the thing is like uh, I will try. When I say that I will not able to survive, then that means that after a limit, obviously no one will be able to survive that a negative a negative environment. But until and unless I reach to that point, I will try to cope up, and I will try to like improve everything.
Okay. Okay, fine. Manas, we are done with this interview. Okay.